Swastiastu. Hello everyone. Today I would like to present English study material that is job application letters. But before that, I would like to say thank to God because of his blessings I can be here. And also I would like to say thanks to Mr. Isna for this great opportunity that has given to me. Okay. First thing first, let me introduce myself. My name is Ketutnya Mahadewi, or you can call me Nia. My absence number is 18, and I'm from class 12 MIPA 4. Before we're going to talk about the main topic or the job application letter, we have to know what we learn in this topic. They are the definition of job application letter, the social function of it, the language features, the structure, and the last one is we have to be able to analyze the job application letter itself. Now, I would like to ask you one question. What is job application letters? Are you familiar with this letter? Is it same like love letter or another letter that you are familiar to? Well, job application letter is a letter that explaining your skills or your experiences related to the job you are applying for. Maybe one of you have a question on your mind like, why we have to write a job application letter? What benefits that we got? Now I'm going to tell you. Like the other text or like the other letter, job application letter is also has social function. The first one is to give a great impression to the recruiting team. And the second one is to promote yourself as the right person for the position that you're applying for. Now, we move to the general structure of job application letter. It has 3 parts. The first part is introduction. In this part, you're gonna explain what job are you applying for, when and where did you see the job vacancy, because that's really important. The second one is the body or the content. In this part, you have to explain your background, where did you study, where did you grade from, and you have to demonstrate some related skills or experiences. The more experiences you have, the more change you gotta get hired by the company. Don't forget to explain your strength. The last part is closing. In this part, you have to state your availability for the interview, and also you can show you're enthusiastic for the job that you are applying for. Now I'm going to explain about the language features of job application letter. It usually uses simple present tense. Use simple past tense if you want to talk about your last educations or your last experiences. Not only that, you can also use present perfect tense when you want to write about unfinished actions that started in the past and continue to the present. You can be enthusiastic, but do not beg. In job application letter, there are so many expressions or phrases that you can use to make your letter look more better. When you want to begin your letter, which is in opening part, you can use some expressions like I am writing to you in response to, or I would like to apply for the position of, and also you can say I wish to apply for the post of, which you advertise in on. When you're talking about your experiences and your qualifications, you can use some phrases like, as you can see from my CV, or for example, currently I'm working as a nurse, or currently I'm working as an accountant, and you can also say, I have 2 years experience in this sector. The next one, if you want to explain your reasons for applying this job, you can use some expressions like, I am particularly interested in this position or I would like to work for you in order to blah blah blah. When you want to close the letter, you can use some phrases like I look forward to hearing from you, and I am available for interview on the date which is you available. Now let's take a look at this job application letter. Before we gotta go, what do you notice about this letter? Exactly. The choice of words are formal, and the structure is very rigid and professional. Because if the structure is messy, your letter would not be able to read by the HRD or by the company. In this letter, there are 8 parts included its structure. These 8 parts are used in most job application letter that you can find out there. Okay, for the first part is contact information of the applicant. In this case, I wrote Rizka Dewi. The second part is the contact information of the employer. In this case, I wrote Muhammad Yasirullah. You have to know which one is the employer and which one is the employee. The employer is for the company and the employee is for someone that works in the company itself. Okay. In the contact information of the applicant, you can add your name, your home address, your phone number, and your email. And for the contact information of the employer, you can add the office address, the phone number, and the email. And also, in the contact information of the employer, you have to include their title. In this case, I wrote Muhammad Yasirullah as the head of people partner. Don't forget to write the date when the letter is written. Next is salutation. A simple dear Mr. or Miss followed by their last name is enough. But how if you don't know about the HRD's name? Well, in that case, you could use dear hiring manager or to whom it may concern. Next is introduction. In this paragraph, I begin with explaining my name, my background, where I studied, and where I graduated from. I also explain my interest in joining Pahami Pai as an education counselor. Okay, now we're going to talk about the most important part of job application letter. Can you guess it? Exactly, the body or the content. Actually, you can write down it into just one paragraph, but if it's too long, you can divide it into 3 or 2 parts like I did. In the first part, I'm focuses on demonstrate my skills about education counselor role. And in the second part, I'm focuses on my relevant experiences. Yeah, so I can show my abilities that related to education counselor. And also, in this part, you have to in this part when you explain your experiences, you have to use simple past tense. For example, in this paragraph, I wrote some words like involved, compelled, managed, analyzed, and conducted. Those words indicate something that I had done in the past. That's why when you want to talk about your last experiences, you have to use simple past tense. Okay, we're still in the part of the body or content, but in this part or in this paragraph, you have to explain your strength. Like wrote in this letter, my enjoyment about counseling the students coupled with my research experience make me believe that I am a suitable candidate for this role. I am well aware that I still have a lot to learn, especially in edutech industry, and this possibility motivates me to strive to be better and be an addition to the hardworking team. For the last paragraph, you can state that you are enthusiastic for this job. I use expression like I am looking forward to hearing from you. And also in this paragraph, you have to add another information about your contact because if the company want to invite you for the interview, they only have to contact you via information that you wrote in the letter. After that, you can add complimentary clause and your name and your signature. For your for the complimentary clause, you can use some expressions like sincerely, best regards, kind regards, warm regards, kindest regards, and the other formal expressions. Finally, we finish analyzing structure and language features of job application letter. Remember everyone, if you done it properly, your job application letter can get where you want to be. Okay? Finally, that's all my presentation today. I hope you guys are learning something new from it and enjoy it. I'm only human and I realized that I made a lot of mistakes in this presentation. For the last word, I'm gonna say thank you and see you on next presentation. Bye.